How do you think, or how have you seen the needs and wants of consumers change with regard to house purchases as a result of the pandemic? And do you expect this to continue in the future? And how will you be catering for that?
I think one of the things is there's going to be a desire for outside space more than ever. I sometimes look at some of these developments with no outside space whatsoever and think to yourself, wow, in this climate, how are people dealing with that? It must be very difficult. We know we're amongst the privileged, live in a house with a garden. It's not that bad, is it, what the government are asking us to do? Other than the mental stress of it all, the rest of it, it's not that difficult. But I imagine if you're cooped in a one-bedroom flat 30 stories up and you can't go anywhere, it can't be very pleasant. So I think there'll be a renaissance in outside space. Maybe there'll be a renaissance in starter home building, as in houses rather than apartments. And you might see lots of, I don't know, one-bedroom houses, if you like, with a garden of some sort. That could well come to fruition. I was actually chatting to my 9-year-old, who you just saw, the other day in respect of, he said, why, where we live, are there lots of houses with gardens? And then when you get closer to London, we live in Essex and it's just a short drive to London, you see all of these tall buildings. So I was explaining that with land being scarce, it's easier to go up than go out. But that may change. It may well change. And you might find people, in terms of ownership, will want to perhaps live outside.